At the behest of Weef, I have been forced to start it very fast. Weef doesn't sound great. My name is Jacob Schallenkamp, and I am your DM. Welcome to the Dice Are Good Bad Storytellers. We are in the world of Remalin, and there are probably about 10 sessions that I haven't uploaded now, so I need to upload those. But welcome. We are playing. We are back into the world of Iagran dwarves right now, the world of Remalin, and we have been stuck in a little tiny cavern for a portion, and some stuff went down recently after finding out that you weren't as safe as you planned.
You're gonna call it a kerfuffle.
Yeah, a little kerfuffle went out, and Josh was able to, Leo was able to escape out through the main portion of the building after Kyle performed some daring do and threw a couple grenades.
Casually. With a drink in my hand.
You're not old enough to drink.
I'm old enough somewhere.
Yeah, I just pictured Leo like huffing down like marble staircases in his little pilgrim shoes with a drink in his hand. That's just like the image I have in my hand.
Oh my God. Don't want to spill the little martini. It's a nice leader.
But yeah, Leo was able to escape. He was not questioned further because he is assumed to be a noble. And you know, from pretty high authority, which is that list, and that really good deception check. Kyle, who apparently has been outed as a betrayer to the noble, was first led on by some guards for a moment. We used some grenades on them. They took a bunch of damage, but were still able to pursue. And then we had the kinetic jaunt go down. You dashed out. They had one turn where you were in range, and they let loose a full disintegration ray, and that almost laid you low. But because of kinetic jaunts not allowing opportunity attacks, you were able to run off, jump off the roof, and start to navigate your way down without taking additional damage.
Oh, we were a step further than I thought I was. Okay. Cool.
And so we're going to kind of jump back into this area here. But first off, we're going to stump back to Kubo and where they're at, because Kubo has the messy, unhappy Adlaria and Fluellen along with them as they were exploring out of the prison. And we had just left where you had found Harvel's sex dungeon. Yeah, okay. And we'd seen a note where he had been forced to release all of his sex prisoners
by Savage.
By Savage, which tells us some things about their relationship.
I love that.
Savage isn't any fun.
Yeah. So you were preparing to head off. You had found the exit out of the sex dungeon.
The tunnel either just festers or
there's only a tunnel to festers.
So it's festers probably then. Okay.
And you're still able to communicate. And so this is something that you could communicate, that basically they would have to meet you at Fester's dungeon is probably the best way to retrieve Adlaria.
And we retconned that Kubo wrote on the back of that note in Celestial a message for Savage.
So he did.
He did leave a message for Savage.
So he left a message for Savage. Gotcha.
But he's gonna go back anyways. Wait and see what happens.
Okay, so you direct Adlaria and Llewellyn to continue down the path, and you wait in the sex dungeon.
Basically, I give them what I think Kubo would do is I think he'd give them his thing, and he basically like, I have a little bit of unfinished business. I just need to go back there and check on some things. Right there. Hey, you can talk to Odina.
You give them
to Llewellyn specifically. Yeah. I mean, Larry, you can talk to people too if you want. Whatever works, guys. Whatever works.
I think they looked at each other. Do you only have one stone?
I'll be right back, is what Kubo's implying. Like, just
okay. Llewellyn kind of holds out her hand and is like, okay, we'll be waiting for you. You give her the stone. Okay. You give Llewellyn the searing stone. Kubo is off comms. But Llewellyn is on comms, and so is Adlaria. You guys start running down the tunnel to Fester's area. You stay behind and wait in the sex dungeon. And I'm not going to disconnect and force you guys to not do that.
I'm spending the next couple of rounds that I have here, doing some healings on myself.
That makes sense. So you get off. You're in the area. You're in the courtroom. The courtyard area. And I'm going to say, just for drama's sake and just for clarity's sake, Leo kind of ran in the opposite direction of you, Kyle. So you guys are both in the courtyard on opposite sides of this very large royal palatial building. So you guys are kind of like that way. There's chaos. Blah! They're running. People going, catch him! Musuf Valshaline, who's one of Valshaline's men. You hear some of people guffawing, and he's being made a fool a little bit up there, kind of disgraced and by being almost attacked by one of his wards. You see that also, like, as is the way with these sorts of ass backwards bad places to live and be. A lot of nobles saw this hit being taken on Parvel and Lord Valshaline, and you see that a couple of them see their opportunity and they start to move to try and attack, and so other guards also stop and try and stop that, and so there's kind of this uproar. Kyle, you hear some pretty high level magic going down up there. And you're pretty confident there's going to be more than a couple fatalities up there after you've left. Last thing I want to verify with you, just to give you like a status on your body. You have been hit with this disintegration ray. A lot of your personal effects have been evaporated. You can feel like the fillings in your teeth are hot. There's like a smell of ozone on you, and you can feel that like your body is loose, like like you had scar tissue and like portions of like old stitches that have been in for years or things, or like metal things that are heated up, and you feel like this heat rising off of you, and it just kind of feels like, because there's no context, it feels like you just got like microwaved a little bit. Oh. Like there is a point where you got hit and there is a clear line where the entry of the disintegration ray would have hit you, or would have completed its full job and completely evaporated you, and a lot of the heat was dispersed and dispelled by the magical items on your person. And so it feels bad. It feels bad.
Yeah, okay.
Clinically, like you got lightly unglued a little bit, like you got a little taken apart.
Yeah, he's still pretty rattled from whatever the hell that was, and yeah, he's gonna just kind of find a little shady corner to sneakily start injecting himself with healing medications and blood packs and whatnot. However, he casts Cure Wounds.
Gotcha. So I'm totally going to let you do cast Cure Wounds. I am going to need you to roll a stealth check to hide here, because they are definitely going to be barreling after you. Guards, everything alike.
21.
21.
You see people dashing about. They are searching corners and holes, and they know their area well. They do not detect you on this round.
Okay.
Leo, you're back up front. It looks like some of the guards you left far before the panic started, so there's nobody nearby. You see some guards going inside to take care of some of the stuff that's happening. And you also have opportunities to do stuff here, Leo, whether it is just to escape or whatever you want to do here.
Seeing how beforehand I grabbed a drink and just casually walked away. Since I casually walked away, how far am I really from Kyle?
You'd have to walk around like the entire palace. So I'd say it'd be
You might have been casual. I was running like the fucking Flash.
So like how many? So
thank you.
like 300
I'd say it'd be
feet,
about
500
6
feet.
rounds of double movement to get to him. Like it would be a chunk. It would be a commitment to go try and find him on the other side of the courtyard.
Because I can go 140.
I did very intentionally go the opposite direction of you to draw them the other direction. So
I'm just worried
I
because
mean,
like,
we can keep in touch with the radios, but don't try and find me. You're just gonna draw attention to me.
I guess I can continue leaving. I'm not drawing any attention. You said right because I'm a royal appearance. Yeah, I guess I'll continue my casual escape.
Yeah. Okay.
Or until I magically bump into somebody. Okay.
Totally reasonable. So you continue on. You just head out through the area. Again, guards don't really stop you. It's not so much that they don't want to or that they couldn't if they wanted to. It is the feeling of, as a noble, you're above their intervention unless they are told by a noble that is higher than you, and that has not happened. And so they're just letting you go about, and they have not been told to keep the nobles here in general here. Like this has been more of a party experience, which again puts into stark contrast the weirdness of Parvel's announcement.
So, would I have any power here or no? I just
no
a noble
power here. Yeah, no.
I would say you would have casual, like you could ask them to do paltry tasks for you. If you were to ask them to attack someone for you, it might not go over as well. It's kind of like they would operate like servants. They wouldn't be like your wards or under your command.
Okay. Because I was gonna say, oh, stop, just stop, just stop what you're doing. Okay, I guess I'll continue forth my leave.
Yeah, over the call,
casually.
Here, Odina and Llewellyn communicating. Odina's like, "Oh my God, you're alive! You're alive! I'm so glad." She's like, Llewellyn's like, "Yeah, I'm alive. Look, this is not important right now. A lot of shit's going down. The Asimar kid, the guy you're dating, congratulations, whatever. He stayed behind. He's not on comms anymore. But he did say that we're going to Fester's dungeon, and I don't know if that's a secure location or not. So I just
alive? Am I alive? Right.
You hear Llewellyn talk to Adlarian, and he goes, "He's alive," and you hear Llewellyn go, Adlarian go, "Fuck!" Like it doesn't. You can't be sure if that's what you heard because of the distance.
Am I alive? Is that right? So he's discombobulated and confused. He doesn't even know.
Yeah. So I want to ask, are you going to give yourself a chunk of time to remain in hiding and risk getting caught, or are you going to try and flee out of here as fast as possible?
Well, so
I just hold it at 21, which is a good check.
Yeah, I still have like about 6 rounds of my kinetic jaunt. I'm gonna spend 2 more of them putting 2 more cure wounds on myself, and then I'm probably gonna run out. If you want to know my general plans,
okay.
If I hear something about somebody being in trouble inside of the thing, I might turn back around. But at the moment, Kyle he wants to not die if he can help it.
So for those 2 rounds you're doing cure wounds, I've rolled for their perceptions. You're managed to stay hidden, which is actually pretty miraculous.
Period.
And so you hear people run around. You finally kind of recombobulate a little bit, and you realize that there's no mechanical damage, but it definitely feels weird. Now, Leo, you're outside. I think Odina is like, you can hear Odina going, I'm going to start going to, should I go to Warren's? Should I go to Vavin's compound and work through the tunnels there? Or should I just go straight to Fester's? Like, what's the, because we can get to.
I'm not talking. I told them I'd be back.
Yeah.
So maybe they say that, maybe they don't, I guess.
I think Fester's was our next.
Well, we would have to sneak into Fester's. I don't know the security there. We've never been to Fester's.
Can I like help them roll for luck to remember that I'm gonna be back? Like, That didn't make any sense.
No.
Do we know where?
You're coming back to Fester's. There's not they can't. The secret tunnels don't pass through Fester's.
Oh.
Either way, you're going to have to go through Fester's compound. So if you go the safe way and go through Bobbins, then you don't have to worry about infiltrating Fester's compound. But if you infiltrate Fester's compound, you go directly into where they're landing.
Yep. Okay. You guys make your choice.
So yeah, these are the things that need to get figured out in terms of strategy here.
I was confused. Now I'm not. I'm just waiting.
Odina is like, okay, until someone tells me to do something different, I'm going to go to Bobbins because I think that's safer.
You head to Vavin, regroup with Fluel and Adleria. We'll find out what the away team is up to.
Leo, are you okay with that?
Should I head there with you? I'm almost out the cast. Almost out the compound.
Maybe a Bobbins compound. Okay, so you guys are going your different directions. I'm going to need, you got kinetic jaunt for 3 more rounds.
Like after the healing 4.
After the healing 4. So just for drama's sake, I'm going to say it's going to take those 4 rounds to fully escape. They cannot do attacks of opportunity that are normal, but they can use their rounds of attacks if they have anything ranged. So I'm going to ask you to roll me another stealth for that 4. And then I'm going to be trying to meet that with detection, with perception checks.
24?
24. There's 1, safe. 2, safe. Plus 5 rolls with advantage.
That was so fucking close.
That's a dirty 20. 3. Double 4s, 9, 9. Yeah. You utilize years of training. There is drama. I mean, like, the guards are actively like, we have a kill on sight order. You see them attack and kill people that aren't you in an effort to track down people that look like you in the coat. Like, they are not joking around. And you are full on like hardcore difficulty snake level, like tugging behind like shadowy areas, box overhead, like rolling like really, really convoluted methods of getting out. But I will
taking advantage of my, ridiculous speed to like full on Prince of Persia wall run.
Yeah. I'm gonna say like, it's not to punish you, I promise, but just to like accentuate how much of a monster Kyle's made himself. Like, your spine hurts. Like, you feel like you've caffeinated your spinal cord, and it's very like unnatural and unpleasant, but you are able to sneak out much faster than kind of an old guy should. Is there any flavor you want to put on that?
He's like light middle age for a half elf. But yeah, no, I think I described this originally when I cast it the first time, but it's basically a mix of adrenaline and amphetamines injected directly into the spinal cord when he casts kinetic jaunt.
So yeah, I mean, this is maybe the third
everything you're describing sounds about right.
Sounds about right. Okay.
not lowballing how awful it would truly be.
Great. So you are out. You are in a safe position outside of the courtyard. You don't no longer need to make sneak checks from the guards. We're going to cut back as time passes on for everybody else. So you guys all make your way to the Valvin's compound. The conflict up above resolves. Kubo, you have been in this sex dungeon for a bit. It's been about maybe 30, 40 minutes since the conflict up above happened. What would be Kubo be doing to pass the time waiting for whatever he's waiting for?
I think he's hiding, if he can. Let's find out. Oh, he's definitely hiding. 27 stealth.
Damn. Yeah. Nat 20 to a 27 stealth. I'm gonna say you find a like a like a cabinet sort of thing where like you could tie somebody up and then like flop them behind and leave them alone for a while.
Kubo is the entire time just like
not like this, but you're able to sneak in there, and there's just no way that you can get visual on you. You have full total cover Unless someone actually opens that, you're completely undetectable.
I think because we haven't had a chance to rest, I'm running out of stuff, but I can still channel divinity. I haven't done that yet.
You could, yeah. If you want to do that too, what would you be wanting to do there?
It's for sacred weapon, and it's also because it helps me a tiny bit in case I have to like escape.
Okay, so you're just going to be under the effect.
He's hiding and he's just kind of meditating, basically. It's channeling that divinity because either what he's hoping will happen,
So
which is
you choose one of these different.
yeah. I just told you what it
Okay.
was.
Okay.
So okay. Anyways, so either hopefully he gets it, and what I mean by he gets it is that
So you've got your
savage will show up.
You've
If not,
juiced your weapon. You've juiced your weapon.
yes, that's what I said.
Okay, sorry, I wasn't sure. So you're waiting. You've got like ample time in here to do whatever you wish. Okay, it's gonna be kind of a messed up scene, guys. We all good? Let me know if you need stuff.
Dude, I just watched the Boys Hero Gasm episode and considered that to be like G-rated. So do your worst.
Okay. Finally, you hear a door
I'm so scared actually.
open up, and you hear, this is all the things you hear first. You hear some people walking in. You hear someone kind of breathing heavily, like freaking out, and then you hear somebody go from standing to all fours, and you hear them kind of scuffle into the room.
I was
You
really.
hear an additional person walk in, and you hear kind of a squishing of robes, and finally the door creaks closed.
Kubo has a panic attack. This isn't what I had thought would happen. I'm gonna be honest.
Really? Yeah. You hear what you now kind of have identified as Parvel's voice.
Jesus
He goes,
Christ.
have I done well? Did I do well? Did I do what you asked? Is this all good? You want me to pull out? I guess not.
No.
Yes, Dominatrix.
Keep going. You can keep going.
And I will say it's at this moment that you remove all doubt. This sounds a lot like Daryl from earlier before.
Yeah. Okay. So he was Daryl the whole time. I'm guessing. All right. Sounds good.
You hear Savage's voice. It sounds a little gravelier than you remember. He's, yes, you did so well. You did so well.
I can't handle this anymore.
You freak out of it?
Can I attack him coming out of stealth at all?
Yeah, you could just pop out and attack
I
Parvel.
want
You do need to make a wisdom saving throw to get through the sanctuary effect.
This sanctuary.
My sanctuary.
21.
That will pass. It's only 18. So you blast out the thing with the sword. Roll, and that's just the wisdom saving throw. You still have to roll
I know.
to hit.
Trust
It's
me.
a very low AC.
Well, please God. Well, that's a.
He only has a 12 AC.
So I hit him
So the
twice.
first attack hits,
And
second
then I'll
attack
probably try to do a couple of divine smites if I have to.
hits. Yeah,
At this
roll
point, I'm
hits.
done.
I mean,
So I'm gonna do these first, and then I'll do the divine smite. Okay. Jesus Christ. Where did it go? Okay, now I'm gonna do some divine smites. How many do I got?
I love that.
Oh fuck! Wait, so it's 16 plus. I'm doing my thing, so that's plus. Where is it? So it's plus 4, so it's 20 damage plus, and now we're gonna do divine smites.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll just some things for Savage as well as Parvel here. Damn, I didn't think you'd
Where
break
the
through that.
fuck is it? No, me neither. My dice right now are juicing.
Your dice are hot.
I can do. So I want to do as many as I can. I think I have 3 left. So just to make sure. 2d8.
For each spell slot.
So I'm just missing how many I can roll. So I can roll 3, right? Yeah. That is a d8, right?
It's
Where
one
the
more.
fuck is it?
So how much damage total are we looking at?
24.
24. How would you like to finish him?
You fucking kidding
He
me?
only got 20 health, and
We're just gonna keep it
hit
going.
him. He hit him with a grenade just a second ago. It did
Oh, that's
19
right.
damage. He got healed up as well. So I mean, even if he was at full health, that would kill him.
Oh, that's right, because Kyle was crazy upstairs.
Nobles are they squish.
So definitely, I think Kubo comes out of there on the verge of a panic attack and just he's just screaming out of panic. And he just like beheads the guy, and then he just kind of keeps hitting him because he's very panicked. I just feel like that's what he'd do. It's not the prettiest picture. I don't know though. Personally, for me, I'd
really funny. So you blast out, you behead Carvel, who's like on hands and knees, looking savage. Cool. You slice off his head and just stab him, screaming, like, no. And you get a lot of information. You see that he is damaged. You see that he does have like his robes are damaged from the grenade that had hit him before. Okay. And you see that this man who's just all dressed in white that you assume must be Savage, you see that he was in the process of pulling out a dagger from his like sleeve as you came out and beheaded him. And he goes, oh!
Brother!
What are you doing here?
Hold up. Oh my Christ. Oh my God. You were fucking him. Oh.
He pulls off his head wrap. He is messed up. He has like big parts of his skin missing, or you can see musculature. He has like mottled scars. The gold like head plating that was attached from before is still there. He goes, I have been working on that for weeks. You can't just steal what I put together. You can't just take the glory kill without any warning. What are you doing here? You could have coordinated with me. We could have planned here.
Period.
I honestly just think Kubo's gonna hug him, but I also think at the same time he wants to throw up. I don't know how that happens.
Roll me. You can hug him for sure. Roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah,
We'll say with
I don't know. I'm just saying with disadvantage.
Yeah, with disadvantage.
Oh, 12.
You manage to not yurts, but you hug him. He like hugs you back. You can feel all the wounds in his body, and he goes like, like he's actually in pain.
Sorry about that.
And you manage to not vomit.
Holy fuck, it's you. I am so glad to see you. There's so much going on. I am so fucking sorry about that, by the way. I'm so sorry about
it's
that.
good. They trusted me. They just assumed they had me all under
sure
control.
This was a little
Hey,
like,
look, we can talk about the whole dramatic thing about this later. Lord Valshalai's still alive. I didn't have a weird relationship with him. So
oh, that's right, we're in your sex dungeon. Hey, listen. Okay, well, I'm gonna be real straight. This is a lot better than I thought it was gonna go, and I don't really have a reason. So Dad lied to me the entire time. I didn't know that this was you doing a thing like for us, which is why it led to that. But also this great job. I'm still I didn't mean to take that from you. It just was, I'm ill.
He pats you on the back, just like slightly. He goes, so Dad really wants you to go to heaven. If heaven knew that you were conspiring with me to disgrace and ruin this family to ensure that they went to hell with no complications, that would cause problems for your likelihood to go to heaven.
So am I in problem now, or are we okay?
No. I mean, you didn't know that you were helping with the plan to actively send them to hell. You were killing an unrighteous person, right? So.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm probably gonna forget like half of this. I'm already dissociating. Listen, I just really, if you're on our side here, I mean,
I'm on my own side here.
Buddy, do you want to leave with us or not?
I want to leave with you. Okay. I definitely do.
Right.
There's nothing. I mean, once they find out that they killed Parvel,
we're good. We're good. We're the family. Listen, just so you know, Odina is my girlfriend. She's the Green Dragon. She is here. She's sorry about it too. Hopefully, that's not like triggering.
As I said, we're gonna unpack that later. He reaches over. He picks up like the kind of blue messed up corpse of Parvel, and he stuffs them into the sex closet that you like.
Kubo cuts off the glove on his hand.
You take his glove as well.
I'm not leaving any of that stuff.
All right. You steal his glove, his metal glove.
Try shake it to get the hand to fall out.
Yeah, I mean it's not attached. Remember,
no.
Vavin was the only person that had his attached because he's a little
free.
freak. Yeah, everybody else just wears theirs like normal.
Okay.
So.
This just feels like, on one hand, brother, this is like this great, cool, momentous thing. Look at it, it's a little anticlimactic. I'm here for it.
I love that hug. I love
I'm not gonna touch her yet. Don't worry.
Yeah, don't touch me. Let's keep
I didn't know what else to do.
And not just because of the pain. Also, we do have some stuff to work out that We don't have time to work out right
You're
now.
right. God
So,
damn it. So here's the deal. And I'll tell you this as I'm heading towards the tunnels. So found
you
Llewellyn.
guys start leaving.
I'm guessing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. As you're turning to go, like leave, he starts turning towards Llewellyn and Laria's direction.
Oh, so is that always okay? So cool. Yeah, found them. They told me that you gave them.
You got them out.
Yeah.
So we don't need to pick them up.
No, there we go.
Where'd you send them?
They're just waiting for me in the tunnel towards Fester's compound.
He starts leaving. He starts moving very quickly.
Bobbins. You sent them to Bobbins, right?
So
So,
it goes to Fester.
I can't express this enough. The tunnels do not go.
I know. That's why I thought we went to Bobbins, because that's the one where we knew.
Bobbins, you can find a safe route to meet us before we hit Fester, or you could try to
Basically,
meet us there.
Yeah. So they can't go directly to Vavin's compound. They have to go to Vavin's compound through Fester's. So in order to reach them, you'd have to either infiltrate Fester's compound or infiltrate Vavin's compound and meet them on the way through.
Okay.
I was confused about this last time until he told me. So that's the reason I know.
Sorry.
Okay.
I want to make that super clear.
Okay,
The
we can
tunnels-
keep going. As we're walking, and I'm assuming we find them pretty quick because I was healing them, but they're still kind of hurted.
They're just up ahead of you. I'm going to say that if you guys are rushing, we will see how you guys meet them.
Okay.
So you guys start moving toward Fester's. It sounds like this is when Leo, Kyle, and Odina all meet up at Vavin's compound. I think Odina has, frankly, just kind of gone apeshit a little bit. As you walk up, she is just clobbering a couple of guards. She just was tired of sneaking. She's just like, we're just getting in. And there's only a handful out here. She knows that they only have like 3 or 4 that they can kill before they get reinforcements. And there's a conflict, so she's just clobbering.
Girl boss moment.
Yeah, Kyle has basically no sense of self. So I see you're entertaining yourself.
Yeah, she unleashes green smoke onto a dude that is reduced to green slag. Yep, let's get going. As the other one is in her hand, she like reaches her claws, sticks 2 clawed fingers into his eyes, ruins his face, and then throws him off to the side to suffer.
Sure, city of 250,000, but let's just take them all on because you're getting impatient.
She turns, walks into the compound.
Kyle's so physically fucked up from all of this. He's being real blunt.
Yeah. You guys, I assume you guys enter the compound. I'm going to say that the servants see you as, being like hidden is not like a priority right now. And they fully just like put their hands up, back away. None of them have the firepower to deal with you guys.
I threw a silver coin, say we weren't here, and told them to run.
They take it. We're just gonna roll like a morale check for them. They run. They fully. Bobbin's been gone for a while. They've already been whispering amongst themselves that he's not coming back. Yeah, they're out of here. They're out of there.
While you guys are finding us, can I just say that Kuba's just probably been like either like checking in like the savage, like does he need healing? I can give you restoration for if you need it, and also just filling him in on things. Even though I'm sure it's kind of the energy of like savage is like I don't want to talk, and Kuba's like, oh my gosh, man, like
I've been planning this for like 3 weeks. Please stop, please.
Just like, oh my god, it's so fantastic to see. Like, yeah, it's just very cute, funny energy.
Hey, I'm glad we're on the safe side. Yep. Okay. Yep. I'm not. Yep. Okay.
Like, if Odina, if you want to do something useful that isn't pointless murder, go scout out the Fester compound, see how everybody's coming along. I need a nap.
So you want her to go ahead in the tunnel ahead of you guys?
I'm suggesting, scout it. If you want to do it, I mean, underground is probably smartest. But if you want to go fly around, I'm too tired. I don't care. Just do it. Just go away. I need quiet. I need a nap.
Yeah, so let's put this in the study where you're talking about, where you've got like the secret tunnel that goes down to the sex area. I think Odina goes, if you need to take a quick napper, we will bring everybody back up to here. But Leo, are you coming with me?
Well, first, how's Kyle doing? Like,
Ow!
but how much did you heal yourself before? Like,
Not
are you
enough!
okay? uh, are you like are you like gorily bleeding out?
Even after
Or
dumping every spell slot I had, I'm at about a third.
okay,
So I look like I just went 10 rounds with fucking Hathor Bjornsson or some shit.
Thor and his brother. Okay.
If you'd like to drop some healing on him to help him.
I do. I'm trying to figure out what level. I'm gonna say level.
I mean, I'm intending to do the short rest here, and that means dumping the hit dice. And I mean dumping them. I'm not kidding. There's just hold on. Here's 10d8 plus 2.
So are you actually gonna take a rest then? Okay. So
yeah, no, I'm taking a rest. There's no amount of healing that's gonna get me back to a safe amount. I was down to 5.
Odina kind of like says, "Hey, there's a armchair over there. You have lots of ways to escape if somebody comes and gets you. Take your rest. We're gonna go. You got that, Leo?"
Sure. I was just gonna use trick foot, so then it would like triple the healing. If that still matters.
I got an hour, but I'm pretty much back to full.
You need that spell slot for other things, though.
I mean, hey, he dying. Like
no, don't burn the spell slot.
This is what this is for.
Unless you specifically have catnap prepared that lets me take my short rest in 10 minutes instead of an hour.
No, I don't.
Well, then I'm fine.
Okay. I wish you the best.
I'll meet up with you after an hour nap that heals mortal wounds because realism.
These dynamics. Yeah, I like these dynamics. Enter into the you guys enter into the place and you start taking the route through the sex dungeon to Fester's compound. We're both heading back toward Fester's compound. We'll jump back to Kubo now. Okay. You guys are walking through these very decrepit tunnels. I apologize to say this, but there are a lot of spiders. There are a lot of creepy crawlies, centipedes.
It's okay. I'm still channeling my divine.
Savage is very.
So hold on. You're going to give us a trigger warning about spiders.
He did.
Not
the sex stuff.
He did though. He did.
I did. I'm just trying to be nice.
All right, but I'll let it slide.
Okay. We have to get out of here.
As you guys are walking along, you finally reach kind of the end of this thing. You can see clear signs that the area have passed ahead of you. There's not like turnoffs here. This is a very claustrophobic kind of, not enough space for two people to walk side by side, like right behind each other, a little claustrophobic. And so Savage is walking ahead of you, and he's just kind of like, talking through, as you guys are talking, as he goes on, he goes, I was mad at you for a while. I was mad at you. I was mad at Odina for a while. But it ended up working out well because I was able to get all up in that guy's fucked up noodle and get a lot of things that we needed. And at first I thought, hey, I can puppeteer run this country forever. But Fester's kid, he's smart. He already was planning on getting rid of Farvel. And I got some gold. I got some assets to be able to from this whole engagement. But like, I just want you to know it could have been worse. And if things didn't turn out as well as they did, I probably would be more mad at you and Odina.
That's really fair. Honestly, thank you for talking with me. I really kicked myself about it, and it's not fair because it's your thing. I'm not trying to like get on the trauma. It's just, I really fucking messed you up. And as much as I'm glad it worked out, it also could have gone better maybe. But I'm glad we're not dwelling, and I guess so long as you don't want to dwell, you can, but you have every right, I guess, to be angry at me. And so long as we're actually good, cool. If not, we can always talk about it in the future. But I'm grateful for your help. I honestly was really afraid we'd fight or something. But honestly, I'm kind of getting tired of it too. As you know, I'm all about like retribution and justice.
He actually laughs. He's
Yeah.
like, yeah, all about retribution.
I'm a
Justice.
little towards it's fine. It's just I just am kind of getting tired of this, and I'm honestly just really sorry that you had to go through that with Carvel. I mean, I guess you were you were in charge.
He reaches the door. He puts his hand on the door. He reaches back and puts his hand on your shoulder. Don't worry, Kubo.
Okay, I'm gonna stop talking about
I enjoyed myself. The door opens.
Is Kubo Val of retribution?
Mm.
Well, I don't know. No. Yes, no.
She might be. She might work toward that.
Okay.
We'll keep the momentum here.
We walk through the door. Do we see anyone, or are we
So
attacked?
you do see in this area. This is a sex dungeon. There are people here that are unhappy. This is definitely an actively in use place, and you see that Fluella and Laria have already been like freeing people
Oh, good.
and basically doing like well checks on like letting people go and like, are you a freak who is okay with this, or do you want to be let go?
I
Because
see.
now's your opportunity, and so basically that's kind of the conversation they're having. Yeah.
Oh no, Kubo just waves over like to them, and I think he would jog up and be like, "Hey, so we got Savage back at the party. Is everyone okay with this? By the way, I don't know what to say. This is really awkward. There's a lot of things happening."
There's a lot of moaning and unhappy people and,
Okay,
and rattling
so
chains.
I have
The moaning people are usually happy, actually.
like feeling I could do if anyone's like really injured. I could just tell unleash people. You know what, Fluella, you can just keep that radio if you want to talk to Odina, but can you please let them know that we're here and that Savage is a good guy?
You hear on the comms, all right, everybody, we're all together in Fester's dungeon. It's real messed up. We're getting a small group of, I guess, survivors is the way to describe it, to also escape. We're gonna start heading out here.
Can I like roll insight investigation? What should I do?
Would you like to roll investigation? You basically need to find the next tunnel out of here. And again, this is all secret
I got an
underground
18.
stuff.
Is there anyone else around here who needs help? No, 2 or anything.
I
can roll differently.
I'm gonna say for sake of brevity, with an 18, Fluella and Laria has gotten everyone that needed to be got.
Got you.
There is a lot of surgical scars on people. There were a lot of things like pain scars, things that Fester did to explicitly inflict pain.
Right.
On an 18, you do see that there is a section, a door. You do find the door that will lead to Robin's compound, and you also find a door that is clearly higher security and requires, like, you'd have to like pick or influence it to get inside it. But there is sharp electric arcs of light coming from the other side. It is clear that there is something juicy on the other side of this door.
He would probably jump back over to Floel and ask to use the thing, and for sake of time, because I know Leo's got to go, I think he will be like, yeah, we're almost there. Just so you guys know, there's like this really dope door thing here. I don't know what he's doing, but we could try to get into it once we're healed, maybe on the way out of here, or figure something out.
You hear, we can't hear you, Kyle.
You're muted.
Oh, I assume I'm still asleep. Let me know when I am awake.
Yeah, we'll say
I want to sleep too.
pretty quick.
Should we all go back outside?
You eat a disintegrate ray, then you get to sleep.
I'm just not listening anymore. So you yelled at Floel.
Bowen's like, Kyle, calm down. No, just kidding. So you guys get that nap in. I'm gonna say that Fluella and Laria, as soon as they find the door, they're like, hey, cool door over there. We're gonna get to a place where you can get some rest and get out of this mountain.
I'm a chaotic person, so I want to do that too, but can I just, like, what's a roll to try to get into it?
We'll say that it is sleight of hand or athletics if you want to force it.
Oh, fuck.
You do hear some of the people as they're leaving go, yeah, I've definitely heard people.
27. I got a nat 20.
You got a nat
Okay.
20 to 27 on athletics. Damn. Okay. So you
I
hear
am so
people
afraid.
say that, and you see that some of the people, there's like a guy with like this part of his head has just been like removed, and he just has like a stitched on like cloth thing on that part of his head. He goes, I always hear people. He talks to people in there. I hear people talking in there. They leave. So, Leo, would you be staying with Kubo, or would you be leaving with the retinue
Is
to
he
go
with
back
you?
to Kyle?
Yeah, I came in after
Oh, I'm
Kyle.
so sorry.
Yeah, I'm not gonna wait for Kyle after an hour. Yeah, I go with Kubo. I continue to go with Kubo.
So
This
Leo.
is a secret room.
So Leo and Odina, as you guys are walking down, I'm going to say the timing happens that you guys meet in the tunnel. And so you, Kai, Leo bump into all these people going through the tunnel, and they let you know that Kubo is back, and Kubo is still trying to get into this room.
What he just did.
Yeah.
Damn,
So
what?
Leo, you want to proceed on to Kubo?
Yes. Wait, actually, since Ordina's here, is Kyle by himself completely?
Yep. I'm taking a nap back at Vavin's compound. If we have anyone left there, I think I'm still asleep, right? Like I said, let me know when. Yeah, all right.
But then you're just unguarded, asleep back there. Like,
I assume I hid myself fairly well. Just nature of the beast. I mean, I'm not like I'm not just like sleeping on the floor in the middle of the main hall. I'm probably crammed myself into like a weird side closet because that's just who Kyle is.
I don't know. Kubo, how are you feeling? How are you feeling?
I have Savage with me, so I don't know. It's okay if you don't want to.
So you want Savage to stay with you?
I would ask
Okay,
him
Savage.
specifically to stay.
Okay.
Oh, so you have Savage and Odina. Okay.
Yeah,
So-
Savage. I'm gonna say Odina stays with Llewellyn.
Yeah,
He
makes
goes back.
sense. I
Savage
wasn't
goes
expecting her to stay with me.
So Kubo, Savage, Leo at the door. I'm gonna say that as Leo and Savage, or as Leo, as you come in, Savage is going like, "You're not gonna get the door,"
Shut up.
and you just like tear off like the metal binding. And so it's one of those things where you think you're gonna force it in, and then you feel like a weakness in it, and you and like big sinewy arms just tear off the mechanism that would lock it. It's kind of like you managed to, like, the mechanism would have been impossible to break, but so you just tore the mechanism off the door. And so as you do that, it's hard. It's like muscularly difficult. And if you're working at it for a while, and so the Savage is like, "You're not, I'm my guy, we'll have to come back." You rip it off. He goes, "Oh, okay, cool, great. Yeah." And that's when the door opens and Leo comes in, and you see Savage is like ready to attack you, Leo. And recognizes that it's you, and is like, "Oh, nice, shoes. Nice
This is
shoes, my
Leo.
guy."
And I was like, oh, I see you headed to the door. That's great. Seeing how. Oh yeah, what happened?
I'm just saying he's good now. I'm gonna
Oh.
go in here. I'll meet up with you guys in a bit.
Leo.
Okay. I'm gonna trust that you're gonna be okay, and I trust your judgment on this. Seeing how everyone's in twos, I'm gonna head back and meet up with Kyle, and I guess be there when he wakes.
A hot second and see what's in this room.
DM said you might want to wait to go back to Kyle. We'll let you choose that. I'm just making sure.
Okay, so I'm gonna follow, and then do.
Okay, well, I mean, if it's okay, I'm not cheesed if you do or don't come. You do whatever you want, which I know, but just but I think just do like Actually,
Is it like in the room that we're in? Like, what do you
no,
mean?
there's like a secret hidden room that I found, and I just first opened.
Where is my old journal? I made a.
It's like over there.
It's like over here.
Like, I just saw it recently. But while he's grabbing that, I think
Organizational skills are gross.
we're all ADHD here, so we do our best.
There it is, I found it.
You found it? Okay, well before he comes back, I think Kubo comes up to you, Leo, and he's just like, "Yeah, dude, you good?" And I know that Kyle's kind of messed up after Llewellyn told me, but like, is he okay? You good? Health wise?
I mean, I hope he's okay, but
Leo hasn't been hurt at all.
Go.
no, I'm okay, but him, I don't know. But I am curious about this door that you yanked off the hinges. So
I'm just kind of lot of adrenaline after reuniting with my brother. It's a lot of emotions. It's all good. You know.
Do you guys start to go in?
I'm going to.
Savage is like, I wouldn't say all good. You open the door, start to go in. This is clearly like an extremely intense research area. And you notice this room is built in a circular way. And on the corners of the room, or on the outside of the corners of the circular room, see incredible non-Euclidean space. So at the rim of this room, you see that there are these clear holding cells. It seems like they have like a plexiglass kind of strange material. This is extremely cutting edge like stuff. In the center, there is a small pedestal that has like a golden arced loop, and there is a circular black orb that seems to just capture all light that is around it. It's just very, very dark. No light comes off of it, and it feels like this like ball of black smoke floating in the center of the room. It gives you bad vibes.
I'll leave it alone.
You see that there's a nuanced like mechanical arrangement around it on the outside, and clearly like these small golden filaments on the instrument. And the first holding cell to your left has a man that seems like black and furry, has purple robes on, but his head is like a spider, and he has these big goofy looking mandibles, like mini shaped eyes. It is not a species you recognize at all. You can do any sort of checks or kind of checks on this if this is curious to anybody. Also, there is a lump of this like purple dusted slag on the ground next to him. And you see that it quirks up, and you hear that it is talking to you telepathically as it sees you. And there's a, are you here to free me? Are you here to, what is going on? Who are you? And this man speaks to you in your mind.
But does anyone else hear that?
Savage goes, yes, I do.
Is Leo still here?
Do I hear it?
Yeah,
I have a 24 for Arcana check.
This is weird shit. This is not stuff that is normal.
This is weird shit. Well, that's helpful.
Oh, what else is it?
Psionics are not like a thing that really exists in this cosmos or in this like concept. Like this is not something that is commonly known of. And the next,
I mean, they're rare in 5e as a whole. They haven't fully added them. It's really unfortunate.
Cool. I want to take a look around.
Yeah. So I'm going to explain all of these, and there'll be different little things of excitement for me and for you guys. In the next one, this cell has clearly been damaged heavily and been repaired several off times, and there is a huge woman in it with large horns. One of their horns is broken off and seems to have been replaced with like some sort of wood thing. She is beefy.
Like Kunari?
So yeah, that's a good reference. But like she has strange physical features. She doesn't seem entirely human. She doesn't seem entirely a different race. And she is probably like close to 7 foot tall. I mean, she's huge. Next to her is just a pile of dust that is just, accumulated in the corner that she seems to have been careful to not disturb. And as you guys come in, she goes, hell yeah, okay, you guys, you and me, let's do a deal. You guys broke the door, you're clearly strong, let's make a deal. And this is kind of like a general uproar.
Holy fuck.
In the third one, there is a strange Cronenberg lump of flesh that is kind of pulsing and oozing blood. And there is a green smoke-wreathed scythe that is just like laying on the ground in this bubble. With your Arcana check,
Crow's scythe.
I was gonna say, I was like, yeah, I gotta.
yeah. I'm gonna say it is slightly different than it was, I mean, it is the exact scythe, of course, from our story, but it functions differently in this world. It has some different stuff. I'm just gonna tell you because you got a really high Arcana. It is Vorpal. It is a Vorpal. In the next one, there is a small what is the bleeding past? There is a small golden dagger sitting in the fourth one. That kind of looks like a star. It's just like a little diamond. Again, that one picks up no magic. There doesn't seem to be any magical effect off of that one. And there's another pile of dust, but this one seems to be bleeding. It's kind of strange. And then in the last one, there is a clockwork-looking, very convoluted mechanical heart. It's clearly like kind of comically shaped like a heart, but has like 2 chambers and seems to actually have mechanical function. It looks like it was ripped out of somebody or out of some creature. And there is a beat up, absolutely battered saxophone. Like looks like it's been like run over by a truck, completely demolished in the corner. So that's all the things you get. There are only people in the 2 on the left. And they are eagerly asking like, yo, we gotta get out of here.
I'm gonna go for the lady and be like, are you like a tiefling or something?
Is that your word for here?
Yes. I like your tats.
She looks, yeah, they're great. I would love to meet you in a better situation.
I'm really sorry. How do I find you?
I don't know.
Wait,
I don't know. I just
I'll get it. Here's the deal. I just want to let you guys know. So we are here. We don't like Fester, the evil dwarf man who talks to you guys or puts you in these cells. Basically, we're from a place called Tribe City. My name's Kubo. That's my brother Savage. This is Leo. Hi. I love everyone.
Can we? The spider guy says.
We have other friends elsewhere. You can introduce later if you come with us.
The spider guy talks to everybody, and he goes, "Okay, yes, let's go."
None of you are like evil, right?
Kind of late for that.
Yeah, that's a reasonable question, right?
Sorry, I mean you don't have to. Whatever. I'm.
No.
Zone of truth him.
I actually have one. Can I cast the Zone of Truth on the lady and on the dude?
Yeah, I'll say to force them to stand close enough in their things.
I'm not trying to. It's just been a really exhausting day.
No. We'll vibe out later. You know.
Oh, well, vibe out.
I agree. We gotta get that figured out. I'm trying to find where the.
Okay, just don't kill us. I mean.
Yeah, I'm fine with that too.
Yeah, I mean.
Roll insight. I'm gonna say, do ask them to like auto fail or intentionally fail the zone of truth.
Yeah, I'm just like just accept what's about to happen.
Yeah,
Just accept me staring at you up and down.
That is 17 on insight. Okay.
Ooh.
Oh my
So
god.
they both willingly failed the zone of truth. What questions do you ask?
You guys you don't want to kill me or my friends here, right?
Go. Both of them say no.
You don't want to, are they telling the truth?
Yes.
Okay. You don't want to you're not from here.
I don't think so. No, we're from, they point to the little black sphere in the center of the room.
Can I know why he brought you here?
They both believe each other. He says he's just experimenting. He's reaching into other realms. He's reaching into other places.
So can we fuck up that Spear of Annihilation and stop him? Or what?
I mean, that is what he called it. I mean, I don't know. Spheres of Annihilation aren't really things you fuck up. They fuck up you. The spider guy says that kind of like.
Okay, so you're smart. Not like you're not, ma'am.
I am no. She's like, no. I don't know nothing about. I don't know anything about Spheres of Annihilation.
Okay. I don't know how to send you guys back. Would you want to kick it with us?
So this woman, the spider guy says his name is like this really unpleasant screeching sound, but he says you can just call me Reginald. And the woman says my name is B, and Reginald is like, if you could, yes, please send me back. And B is like, no, no, I don't want to go back. I don't want to go back in the thing.
Okay. That's fine.
My planet sucks.
I can send you back.
Okay. Well, that Leo can send people back if you want to go back, I guess.
I guess you just do a banishment, basically.
Yeah, I have banishment.
Well, how do I let them out?
We'll say, for the sake of time, that these things are more easy to open from the outside than they are from the inside.
Thanks.
So if you guys want to loot all these items, feel free to do so. I'm just going to say that this is I mean, I thought that door was going to be a much harder thing, but I got an honor at 27.
Oh, nope, never mind. I lied. I don't have banishment picked. Oop.
I don't want to pick at stuff that nobody else wants, but if you guys want, I'd like maybe the scythe because I think I can use it, but if not, I can pick up the dagger.
I'm going to roll an Arcana check for.
I think you should take the scythe.
spider. And roll me an Arcana as well, Josh or Leo.
4
You got a 4?
for the spider
If
guy.
you put the spider guy back in the sphere of annihilation, he should go home. He should just get back home.
Kubo says, "What if I just put you in the middle of the sphere?"
The spider guy's like, I don't think so. No.
What does B think this year?
I'm gonna roll for that.
Please.
I think B goes like, I've seen that thing eat through items before. I think it might not be safe.
Oh.
What'd you get for Arcana, Leo?
21.
21. You've studied divine magic a lot, and a lot of divine magic is crossing planes and reaching up to different planes. There are roads that are built for that. There are, you know what I mean? Like there are channels, there are directions to go. Wherever these people have come to, there was not a road there and back. And so getting this spider guy back would involve building a road and sending him across a place that is not paved. Basically meaning that like so doing a banishment on him would basically just send him to a harmless demiplane here because there's not a route back to where he came from.
We could just travel with us.
Yeah, and so it basically like what your insight is that you can't just pop him in the sphere of annihilation. You'd have to do some science shit. You'd have to do some like real divinatory magic and experimentation.
Is there anything on the ground around the sphere? Or is just the sphere?
There's like a mechanism that's built around it. You got like a 24 on that Arcana, right?
Yeah.
It's a clever bit of engineering, but the sphere of annihilation is stable in that it's just like on a stand. And so you could steal or damage some of the material and make it harder for them to affect it. But you couldn't just like take the sphere. It seems like the sphere is kind of a fixed point. Like it's more fixed than the base and the items around it. Like,
and if they touch it, they just go to a different random.
I'm gonna say if like you can experimentally like throw like a pebble or poke a stick into it, and it is disturbingly gone. It is very much like you just put the stick in. There's no feeling of tugging. There's no feeling of resistance or pressure. And when you pull it back, there is no stick from the point that it entered into the sphere of annihilation. It is just very much like nothing.
All right.
I don't know. I guess we'll leave it here. Like I can't.
The quarterback is toast.
Well, okay.
I was thinking of taking it with us, but
Oh, we can't.
So
yeah.
you guys take all of the objects that are like more useful.
Yeah, I'll grab the scythe if that's cool. And I don't know what else Kyle got in here, but like if there's anything that you don't want to grab, Leo, I'll grab it just to bring it back to Kyle or whoever might want it in the party.
Should we get the daggers for Kyle?
Yeah,
Only
If it glows or is shiny.
No, there was no magic. It was just shiny, I think.
I think the
That's the
magical
or.
heart,
I said or is shiny.
I'll grab the heart. I'll grab the dagger. I'll grab whatever.
that's actually all of it. There, the purple slag seems that it might be useful.
We can always come back.
The
like,
spider actually takes the purple slag with him.
Oh.
The
Okay.
spider actually picks it up and
That
like
bastard.
I apologize to the spider guy, and I go, listen, I don't want to be rude. I just want to break the awkwardness. I can't look at you in the face. It's something personal. And that might be a really bad thing. And I just want to apologize that I can't make more space for you.
Savage is like Savage hands him his head thing. He goes like,
Oh my god.
do
That is so brutal.
Oh
I love
my
it.
god.
you guys take the beat up saxophone just for my own curiosity?
Sure,
Some
yeah.
loose copper. I'm gonna tell you, as you pick this up, Leo, it is completely useless. It is fully ruined.
Maybe you could make it useful to pull.
Oh yeah, no, I'm gonna leave it the nearest bench.
Okay, you pick it up, drop it off.
Feed it to the spit. I was kidding. Sorry.
Feed it to the
It's like, you know what? I'm trashing music.
So B, like, do you fight? What do you do? What?
I definitely fight. That is a thing that
Does
I
she have a sword?
Any weapons that they had were confiscated through some effort, by them. But it looks like she had some of her equipment on like a wall nearby.
Okay, if Donna was gonna share something with her, it's something personal with Spider-Man. I don't think I have anything
Doing some pebbles and sticks?
Throw some pebbles in what?
In sticks? Pebbles and sticks?
Into the sphere?
And I mean, to take it with as weapons. I mean, we have nothing else to give them. You're
Oh, I might
muted.
have had like an extra sword
we
I could
can't
let her
hear you.
borrow.
Yeah. She gets a normal, just long sword.
I used two. Like I have I have the double bladed sword. So if she didn't have one, I was gonna.
She'll take the Vorpal scythe if no one else is using it yet.
Okay, she can use that.
Oh, I thought Koopa wanted the same.
I did, but I'm being kind.
We will
Because I know who
resolve.
this character is.
We will resolve after. We will resolve more of that
That sounds
as
weird.
we get out.
We can talk about it after. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, they'll bring it back when they're done.
You guys start to leave this little area and go back in. Kyle, I need you to roll me an at disadvantage insight check as you wake up from your nap.
Mm,
Oh no. I felt like Josephine from Dragon Age right in my head. So I'm white. She's such a girl boss.
muted.
God damn it. 23.
23. Okay. And that's at disadvantage?
Yep.
Holy cow. Damn. Okay.
Gotta get lucky sometimes.
You
Yeah, I
mean.
gotta say you are in this little closet that you've like shuffled yourself into. You were careful to like hide, put the rug back on as people went down in. And as you wake up, you hear coming from your hearing stone, basically this thing of like, okay, we're here, where do we go? And at the same time, you hear someone entering the room, the study above the dungeon area. And with that high of an insight, you realize, no, they're not in the study, they're down in the room, someone else is in the study.
Oh, you mean like Kyle?
I want to do a like super quick sneak attack assassination.
Oh my god.
And then grab the I don't know, headset or whatever, and continue it as though nothing has gone wrong.
Hey guys, I gotta honor the story here, and I gotta honor characters. So you pop open, and you're trying to basically sneak attack whoever has entered in here.
Yep.
You pop it open. You see someone you recognize from the party earlier today. It is a man. He is gaunt. He's got sharp features. You see that he is coming with two guards, the kind of guards that you put the grenades in as well. And as you jump out, he looks to you and sees you. You still have a surprise attack, but as you realize, this is Fester. This is Fester Farah.
Oh my god. Wow. I'm really glad that we have the spider and the bee with us. I'm sorry, Reginald. Extra fighting power.
Bag Reginald.
Man, I'm really struggling to imagine if that would even matter to Kyle, all things considered. Yeah, I don't think so. So you said he had two sidekicks?
Two guards, yep.
All right.
With the knock gun. Oh, the knock gun.
She's a basic.
All right. So first one, it's going to be a 22 to hit, and that's going to be aimed at Fester himself.
Okay. So
I got lucky. Okay.
you see that he casts a shield. You pass through the shield and hit him anyway.
Nice.
The two soldiers are nearby. Yeah. What do you do here?
Grand total of. Oh my god. Twist it around.
Bring it around town.
Just yeah. Okay, so grand total of 28 damage straight to Fester's face.
Great. Yeah, I need your journal.
The second one I hit for 18 piercing, and third one I miss probably.
Okay, so what's the total amount of damage there?
To the first target, aka Fester, 28.
28. Okay. So you jump out. This is with daggers. This is with guns.
We're gun. We're not guns.
Mhm.
You hit him in the chest. He goes, looks around, sees you. Okay.
And actually, you know, for the interest of immersion and consistency, Kyle has actually pulled his sidearm. He's got his Derringer in his left hand and his, you know, standard revolver in his right.
Okay. I want to need you to roll me initiative because now we are out of surprise round, a very well earned surprise round. I promise I'm not trying to pick on you. It's just really is happening that
Everybody picks on me. Nobody likes
just
my
want you dead.
happiness.
We just want you dead.
I exist to suffer. It's fine. I don't care.
Okay, initiative of 13. Okay. Guys, I mean, we're in the middle of the campaign. Dark stuff has got to go down. And I was, if this is too much of a bummer, let me know. But you guys are giving me permission to go forward. Fester reaches into his pouch. He pulls out what looks like a wand, and you realize that it is actually a dead man's finger. It seems to be a magical item. He points it at you, Kyle, and I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Kyle's pretty lucky. Maybe 10.
You said something mean. You should stop that.
I didn't. I said you've been pretty lucky. Man.
I died. Wow. Hold on. Luck.
Lucky.
You get luck back on a short rest?
Yeah, well, no, but I didn't use all of them. But
Okay.
anyway, that still only puts me up to fucking 5. So
Okay. I think so you only have a 5?
yeah.
5 dex save. Okay, so you're gonna take the total of this damage.
Wait, con save. Is it attacked at anything aiming at me? Because look of displacement. I'm just making sure all my bases are properly covered and supported.
So it is a finger of death. So it is a con.
So that does seem like something that requires like personal aiming. You know, you gotta point the finger at him.
Yeah.
Just see you.
Save. Yeah, it's just on site.
I'm
It's not an
gonna lay it
area
down
of
for a
effect.
second. I'm gonna-
But I would like to point out that the
Maybe you'll survive it.
Throw some money. Throw some money.
shut up! God damn it! I'm working on it.
I just want to say this is very noble. This is very noble, and I'm proud of Kyle. Yeah, Maddie has walked away. You might. I mean, this is a finger of death. Well, we're just gonna tally these up. So first off, you take 30 necrotic damage. That's guaranteed. Got 4.
I should have stayed with you, right? Crazy.
42.
Yeah, take his
44.
karma.
Give me the grand goddamn total.
Yeah, give him his karma. Yeah.
Shut up.
Give it to him slowly.
Whatever your name is.
Look, I brought the
Okay.
torch.
It is
Your name
64
is Josh. You deserve worst.
necrotic damage.
64.
64 total.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dead? Beyond dead? eradicated? Adams?
Shut up! Bite me!
You're too far.
I know, and if I re-find some kind of, integrated conversation, I'm lighting you on fire.
It's fine. I'm fireproof. I'll do a belly dance.
Necrotic damage. How much is that?
You're not fireproof enough. You're not fireproof enough.
Maybe hey, long rest. You could have used all his hit die.
Maybe he's okay. Are you alive?
I did. I was fully healed after that shit. Now I'm back to
Okay.
6 above 0.
The guards were ahead of you in
9
initiative
above
order, so they're gonna come up and try and land hits on you as well.
Oh, goody.
Surviving all of them though.
Let me see. I gotta honor what I designed these guards as before.
Bitch.
Assassins.
So cute. Look. Oh, she's resting.
Yeah, murder him.
Okay, I
Murder the face.
I mean, I have the lowest HP, so.
They got +4s to hit.
Not if you count your stupid fucking characters
True.
being absorbed into your goddamn hit pool, you psycho. His fucking homebrew is balanced. Yeah.
Life is like
Never
a
die.
Hey,
Yeah.
19s to hit you. Will that connect?
How many? What?
dose 19.
To you, Kyle. To you, too.
These are the 2 guards. They storm in. The Finger of Death doesn't bring you down. They still have the 2 turrets.
Me or him?
You.
These guards.
Oh, no. 20 or 19 doesn't hit me.
Okay, yeah. Your spy apparatus is working. You've done decked out really well. The guys come up trying to get you with swords. They can't connect and do damage. It is your turn. You hear on your comms, Fluellen, as well as other people going like, "What's happening up there? Do we come up? Do we come up? What do we do?"
So let's go up then. Kubo wants to start heading up.
Then roll initiative for when you guys come up, unless
Is B coming with me? I care about that.
B is definitely
Yeah,
coming.
that's all totally
So-
throwing my.
So when we get up, what do we see? Like, we just see 2 guards?
I was kind of throwing my whole shtick off with.
You guys will come in
everybody-
after the next round of turns.
Oh, so we're not there yet.
Yeah, you're not there yet. You're coming up the stairwell.
So do we roll initiative now or
Kubo
after?
rolled initiative for your group, and it was a 4.
From the group.
Oh.
It's not. Okay. That's
Okay.
I'm
sorry. I'll just be quiet.
yeah, I'm getting increasingly confused here.
Just breathe. You got this.
This is
no. Shut up.
hey, I do want to apologize. I know this is wildly unfair, but they did have knowledge. They did, these people are nasty. I'm on your side. Characters might get tossed around. I want Kyle to be okay. So
Thank you.
great.
Thank you. I appreciate someone valuing me properly.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
So, Kyle, we've only got about 30 minutes here. You've got
Yeah.
your turn, and to up the drama, a lot of stuff is happening right now. You've gotten hit with this incredible thing. You're in combat distance with stuff. You're low on spell slots. They would have to contend with these guards as they come out of the ground, and they might be able to, but Adlaria and Fluellen's part of them. What would the very injured Kyle be looking to do here?
So, what interaction has he really had with Adlaria?
Kyle?
Yeah, directly. I mean, I feel like it's mostly been taken out secondhand at this point.
The only thing you've heard from her so far is that she mentioned that you were alive, Llewellyn, and you heard her say something. You didn't know if it was good or bad.
Okay. Kyle is gonna basically leap to the roof of the tunnel and seizing his gun and aiming it down the entryway. He's gonna sit up there and basically wait to take his shot at whoever's coming down.
Okay, so you're going down to meet up with them?
No,
So
like in whatever passageway he's currently in, he is gonna basically just like jump up and find a way to cling to the roof from handholds of one kind or another, and wait for forces to come closer, I guess.
So I want to make this picture really clear. You have popped out from your hiding in the closet of the study area above the sex dungeon. In that study area is where Fester and them have come in and found you and when you attacked them. So they don't even know the entrance to the sex dungeon is there, or Fester might, but they don't know that you've gone down there or know it's there at all. And so,
emphasis on the come in, but sure.
So what I'm saying here is you have the opportunity to distract them from the people in the tunnel and give them time to actually escape.
No, yeah, you know, the more you draw attention to the specific logical processes, the more I understand your objections, but
I'm not understanding the physical.
As much sense as they make. I mean, he's so trapped logically. I think even if he was positive that being trapped would get him killed, he'd still want to put in the most amount of distraction and stuff that he can.
Roll me an insight here. I'll give you some more color because I like that you're telling me kind of the flavor of what you're thinking.
18?
Okay, 18. These are the things that Kyle knows. If Kyle does not communicate to the people down below that they shouldn't come up, they will. And they will have to deal with Fester and guards and be detected. That's you. So you at least need to communicate them to not come up if they don't want to engage. Other option, you survive another full round of turns, however you can, they come up and help you neutralize the situation and you all get out. But that risks people's lives, but you'd be trusting Kubo, these people that are coming up, to deal with Fester, which has already dropped an incredibly heavy spell on you. So the trade-offs are, in terms of being trapped, are flee and tell them not to come up so that they have an opportunity to run away and you can potentially survive running, or two, you hunker down, wait for them to get up, and then and you know what I mean, and then duke it out with Fester and get another kill on your hands.
Right.
I'm going to say after you make this decision, we might need to end the session, because if we get into a combat, we're not going to be able to go until
yeah, that's fair. I think Kyle would probably lean into the potentially combat option, though. I mean, he'd he'd lay out everything that might happen and what is happening, and he'd advise everyone to run, but he'd accept it if that's not what they picked, I guess.
Okay, so all good. We're going to continue from this point. I guess it'll be 2 weeks from now. So we're going to be in this really tight tension point here. But actually, 2 weeks from now is wedding time, I think.
No, it's the 8th.
That'd be the 8th. So are people definitely going to be able to be here on the 10th of July?
Let's see.
Okay, so we are going to go on our wedding as well as honeymoon stuff those following 2 weeks. So that will be a dense time for us to kind of resolve this cluster F we're in. So that one especially is important for us to be at.
Yeah.
And
then we wouldn't be able to play again until the 31st of July.
So keep your
31st?
Yeah, we've got the wedding is on Saturday, and then we've got.
We're going to Iceland, so we're gonna be out of.
I guess we're flying back from the wedding on Sunday, but we
Reykjavik, or where are you going?
Iceland.
Reykjavik, or
we're in Reykjavik, yeah.
Nice. Oh my God, it's a great time.
Yeah. So sorry to kind of interject that with that, but I just feel like I like that we're having this drama. I think we've earned it. I think we're at an appropriate part in the story for all this tension to happen and for some real loss that go down. And I'm sorry it just keeps being on Kyle. He just keeps being right in the
well, you know, yeah.
And I try to come with him too.
He's a little designed to be emotionally vulnerable by being in the middle of stuff.
How far is Kyle from the group?
He's just above the room.
He's that far.
Oh, gosh.
So we haven't even made it to that floor yet. We're still traveling up.
No, it's not good. Yeah.
Because I'm wondering if I could see you, I could be like dimension door or something. But
yeah, I mean, you could send up tickles. I mean, we've got opportunities to think up some cool opportunities here.
Yeah, but I can't see, so I can't do anything right now. So
that is extremely possible. That is extremely possible here.
I'm living, laughing, and loving that.
So we're doubling down. What does Kyle say to the group as you're doubling down? And I'll paint a picture. It's really helpful.
Bring me some cookies.
Oh my God. Why do you have to do this to me?
Yeah, you think you're playing D&D? No.
It is me. No.
Play sadness.
Real war.
I say girl boss.
This is real men stuff.
What you gotta do?
Keep running. We'll make it work.
Okay.
Just get out.
Oh, we leave? Okay.
Keep running. Make it work. Get out. All
Get
right.
out.
The next time will we decide if we do or don't?
So we go back down the stairs?
I want to paint a pretty picture here so we understand what's going on. Camera starts out from back outside of the area of the study. Several more guards, including one of the terrifying Warforged, is right outside of this study. Fester leading up front with two guards that are attacking Kyle. His hands ready to cast another spell as a blink of fire appears from his hands as Kyle talks into the thing. Camera shoots underneath the study and stepping up.
Do a punch by the throat.
There is Kubo, followed by Leo, followed by a big old scary lady with horns. A man with a white hat on, or a white, a cloak on his head to stop scaring Kubo, and a bunch of Fester's, Fester's torture victims, Adlaria and Fluellen, come up a winding staircase and are reaching up toward the thing. All while Aldina is at the very rear with Fluellen as they're talking. And we will continue back from this clinched moment with all these initiatives in mind, and we'll start from there next time.
Yay!
At 6:30. With the honk, there's a lot of honk involved.
Hmm.
Yay! We
Yes. Any poorly advertised.
Hmm.
we can end it.
Oh yeah,
Huh?
we'll end the recording here so I can understand.
No, no, no.
We will see you guys in 2 weeks.